Hey, what's up everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. So this is a teaser video for a new video series we have coming out very shortly. Here's the idea. Someone actually had a crazy idea of going out and finding the highest mile Coyote Mustang that we can find, modify it, and take it to the drag strip. Here we have a 2011 Coyote Mustang with 160,000+ miles. So when I found this car and I was told this is what we're gonna do, I was like, that sounds crazy, 160,000 miles. But as reliable as a Coyote Mustang engine's been, I thought, you know what, this might be a really good idea to show how just durable these cars are. So let's take a look under the hood and see what exactly we have to work with. Check that out. That's 160,000 miles at its finest right there, and looks like the engine probably hasn't been detailed in that whole time. Now, here's something really cool about these cars. So when we found this one, it had a very clean Carfax. It had no wrecks, it had maintenance records, just thick, like this thick of maintenance records on it. But still, it's got 160,000 miles. The game plan with this car is we're gonna do some testing with it stock. Even though it's got maintenance records, I want to do a dyno test, see what kind of power this thing makes stock. I want to tear the front cover off. I want to see what the timing chains look like. We're going to take a look at the oil pump. What's the oil pump look like on this car? Then we're going to put it all back together and we're going to start modifying it. If everything looks good when we have the front cover off, we're going to do compression check. All that passes, we have a whole list of parts we want to do with this car, and then we want to take it to the track. But the first thing I want to do is make a dyno pull to see how this car compares to cars that are right off the showroom floor. Okay, I've been in this business for a long time, and it seems like every year, I always see stuff that amazes me. All right, so this car just made 359 rear wheel horsepower, 365 torque. So the question is, what's that mean? We have a lot of development cars here at Brenspeed, we always have. So I brought up some graphs from some of our other development cars when we bought a brand new 2011 Mustang and when we bought a brand new 2012 Mustang. Every time we do this, we put the cars on the dyno. This car just laid down 359 rear wheel horse and 365 torque. Our other 2011 made 354, 345, and our 2012 made 352, 352. So what that tells me is, now you gotta remember that cars are never gonna make the same power every single day. In my mind, this is all the same. I mean, yes, this one's the highest. At the same time, it could have been lower on another day, those could have been higher on another day. But in the end, that's basically gonna be about the same. So what that tells me is probably this is going to be a super successful build and we're not going to run into a lot of problems, but there's really no guarantees on that. Now I've seen these numbers and I know this car makes the kind of power it should, even if it only had 20,000 miles. I want to go show you the stack of parts that we're getting ready to install on it. All right, I will say, after doing that dyno pull, my confidence built up quite a bit. So I'm going to walk out here and show you this huge stack of parts that I saw sitting here for this build. So check this out. We have a 2011 Mustang. Highest mile Mustang that could be found, 160,000 miles. We're going to inspect this car bone stock and we're going to build it up as a naturally aspirated drag strip monster. We're going to address this in several different levels and we're going to hit a lot of different components of the car, from cooling to induction, suspension. We're going to hit the rear end, the transmission, the wheels, tires, the electronics, every single aspect you can probably think of on this car, and we're going to see what happens when we take it to the track. It's got 160,000 miles. I'm pretty confident in that now. We're going to take it down the track and see exactly what it'll do. Subscribe, and also look in the description below. You're going to find some links that'll help you out looking at these parts for this Mustang. Thanks for watching.